Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the posts by Sawyers. All right, and let's take a look. The first one is Steak and Shake had Tesla given demo drives at one of the restaurants today. Yeah, I've never been there, but it looks like they brought all of their vehicles out there. You can see the Model X, S, and the new Model Y, as well as the Model 3. What I think is right now, since Tesla doesn't have a lot of showroom and they want exposure to the customers, they want a lot of people to drive it because they're pretty confident that if a customer drive an EV, they will see the simplicity of it, the quickness of it. Then they're gonna like an EV. And I just noticed that Rivian is doing the same thing. So I don't know is this time is if Rivian is taking a chapter out of Tesla, but when you look up for a demo drive, they do have it in the Covina area, and I think that spot they just borrow it for the day. It's not the showroom. It's nothing like that. And the nearest one to my house is actually the one in Pasadena. But once again, I think Rivian is the same thing. They want more and more people to know their vehicle, and they're willing to let the customers test drive it, and they're confident that if the customers are test driving the car, the chances of customers will be buying it will be higher, or at least bring the exposure to the customer. Just like how when we walk into Costco's, right? A lot of times you see a lot of corners where people serving samples, and they continuously serve the samples throughout the day, so that way and then they also have the products right behind the counter or in their freezers, that way for you to quickly buy it. And let's say if it's successful in Costco, if I think like I tasted, maybe the chances are about at least 1/4 of it, like 25%. If I try a new product and like I like it, and I'll buy it. One of the products that I actually tested at from Costco, and my family, we actually loved it. It was the bread, the pito bread or something. But for some reason, when we brought it home, and then it got bad like in maybe 2 days or something. So I don't know. Maybe we should put it in the refrigerator or something. But yeah, so that's why a lot of companies are doing this now, right? So the next one, Cadillac is partnering with some of the expensive restaurants in Beverly Hills, Miami, and San Francisco to serve up to 5-course dinners served in the backseat of customers' new Escalade IQ electric SUV. Customer with the Cadillac $10,000 exclusive seating package will be able to do this starting April 2nd. Let's take a look at some of the pictures. Looks like really nice. I wonder how much this costs. Probably like close to 100,000 at least, or even more. Nice. All right, so this is the one that I really want to talk about here. So news. Tesla Springs software update has been unveiled. So here's what's new. Adaptive headlights, US and Canada. So that goes mainly for the cars with the projectors, right? And the one with the halogens, unfortunately, we're not going to get that. And so 99% of I think starting with the 2021 performance model, they all come with the projector, with the circles. Blind spot camera's feed is now available on the instrument panels on the Model S and X, which is nice, okay? Your vehicle side camera B pillars will now be recorded to both dash cams and sentry clips, increasing the total number of cameras viewed from 4 to 6, which is good, nice, right? So the more cameras we have on, it's also good and bad, because remember, the more cameras, the more it's recording. That's gonna increase the battery usage, and it's gonna drain more. And if you use Sentry mode, that decreases the battery percentage pretty fast. So in a way, it's good. In a way, it's bad. So it's a trade-off. Dashcam Viewer app has also been redesigned with a grid view and quick access to the next video, making it easier review recording. Multiple trips plans are now available for you to choose from, allowing you to better suit your travel needs. Also, when viewing a charger location nearby, restaurant, cafes, and shops within walking distance are displayed at the bottom. This is nice. So, because a lot of time, if it takes you uh, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you might want to know what's around the area for you, know? Maybe, and Tesla are really good with this. The two locations that they have, or three in West Covina, it's like in like a shopping center. One of them off, actually two of them off of Citrus, and they're all in the busy, like with the Sprout store, with the Plaza, with the Home Depot, no, Office Depot, AT&T, and the other one on the side is right in front of 85 degrees. And a lot of times when I go there, I stop by 85 to either get myself a coffee or buy some bakeries there. So really nice. Cybertruck will now automatically transition to comfort drive mode when autopilot is engaged. Lane departure avoidance for Cybertruck. This feature warns you if your vehicle drifts near or out of lane. With this update, your Cybertruck can now also assist you. We do have that with our Model Y, and the way I set it up is for it to vibrate, so to alert me. Safe trunk height based on locations, Model 3, Model Y, and the Model S and X, and the new Model 3. Customize the opening height of your trunk and save it as a default for specific locations, such as your garage. Yeah, because depending on your garage, if it's lower and then your trunk open all the way up, it might hit it, you know what I mean? So this is good. And many manufacturers already have this, so this is not something new. Safe front height based on location for Cybertruck. Yeah, the Cybertruck's really big, really tall and high. Navigation now avoid highways when possible. Keyboard languages, so I guess you get more than one language in there. Pretty awesome. Keep accessory power on. Use or charge devices through USB ports, inductive phone charger, low voltage outlet, depending on what your vehicle is and equipped with. After exiting your Tesla, as long as the battery 20% or more. Makes sense. Even if Sentry mode will disable if it's under 20%, because like I said, Sentry mode consumes a lot of electricity. Media search results are now filtered by sources, providing faster and more streamlined across access to content. You can now suffer an entire Apple Music playlist that contains more than 100 songs. Nice. Easily scroll through your Sirius XM favorite by tapping the steering wheel button on the left or the right. Signing with your Amazon Music free account requires premium connectivity or an active Wi-Fi connection. See what songs will play next on YouTube Music playlist in the up next view of the media player. If your hotspot is enabled, it will automatically connect to your vehicle once you start driving, so you won't have to reconnect each time. Convenient. And let's see. Oh, really nice. So this is neat. So that way you don't have to turn around. You can pay attention to the road in front of you and also notice that there is a car on your left hand side. Really neat. Yeah, this one. Really nice. Good job. So, one of the things with Tesla, and I'm pretty sure pretty much almost any other manufacturers out there, they're once we're in the digital world, everything you gotta update. As soon as that's why Tesla also provide a lot of feedbacks, especially with the FSD. Anytime you suddenly disengage your FSD, they give you a quick maybe 30 seconds for you to provide the reason why it was disengaged or why you disengage it, so that way they can make it better. And which is nice, and I'm pretty sure all the other manufacturers doing it as well too. So, and just like cell phones nowadays, right? Technology are changing and improving, and that's why you see iPhones. They come out with a lot of updates, even though it's minor updates, but it's improvement, and improvement is always good because no, it doesn't matter how good you are. There's always room for improvement, and to be honest, we can learn from each other, just like all the manufacturer. They all copy each other one way or another, right? And right, so let's go talk about that one. The next one, PostStars is closing 72% of its stores in China and scaling back its presence in the country, including exiting the sales and marketing joint venture with a local company due to low demand for its cars. PostStars only sold about 3,120 cars there in 2025. That is really low. That number is nothing. So, of course, if they don't close down the store, they're gonna go bankrupt because a year and you only sold 3,120 cars. So yeah, so I've seen a couple of posters on the street. They're nice, but yeah. So that's pretty much for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. And if you would like to buy a Tesla, and you can use my discount code in the descriptions for some kind of savings up to 2,000, depending on the vehicle you purchase. But other than that, it's Saturday morning. Take care. Be safe. Until next time.